Elevated lead levels have been discovered in 2 Maryland elementary schools, and now officials are taking precautionary measures in all schools in Montgomery and Prince George's counties. Beginning today, every school in both counties will run all fountains, sinks, and water sources for 15 minutes every 4 hours to try to flush out the lead. Other water sources are being shut off completely, and lead testing is being expanded to all 388 schools in both counties. Jennifer Davis is live here in the Lead Center with more. Jennifer?
Well, Laura, initially Montgomery and Prince George's County schools were only going to test 35 schools as a precaution. It was a reaction to the lead problems in D.C. But preliminary reports indicate that the first 2 schools to be tested have elevated lead levels in the water that in some cases were as much as 10 times the federal safety limit. So now officials worry this problem might be more widespread than they first thought. Drinking faucets are taped up in every classroom at Maryvale Elementary, and water has been shut off to other fountains and sinks. Initial test results found elevated levels of lead in 9 water samples from this school and 2 from Columbia Park Elementary in Landover.
We're going to treat it as if it was a big problem until such time as can be proven otherwise. So it is one that causes concern. It's a challenge.
Since the first 2 schools tested showed elevated levels, officials believe the lead problem could be widespread across both counties. And they know parents will come to the same conclusion.
We want to ensure the safety of all schools. We know that there's no parent out there who doesn't want their school tested and doesn't want that assurance that their water is safe.
Precautionary measures were instituted this morning at all schools in both counties. Warning signs have been posted by fountains and sinks. Strict schedules have been set up to flush water sources, and testing will now expand to every school in both counties. Right now, though, health officials say they want parents to know they don't think children need to have their blood tested for lead.
I think they should be concerned and be aware. I don't think they should immediately say, I want my child tested for lead exposure. We're not there yet. We don't have that evidence.
Parents at Maryvale had mixed reaction when they heard the news.
We'll ask my son not to drink from the water fountains, and I'll be sending bottled water.
I'm not overly concerned. Everybody seems to be pretty healthy and has been for a while.
Now, these letters, written in both English and Spanish, were sent home to all parents in both counties today to update them on the situation. And officials say these safeguards will stay in place until every school is tested, the results come back okay, or corrective action is taken. Laura?
Jen, thank you. WSSC says this problem is in the school fixtures, not in the water. So officials say homeowners do not need to worry. They say random testing of houses in both counties has found no elevated levels of lead.
However, even up in Frederick County, they're going to start testing the water for lead at some schools, primarily buildings built before 1986. When leaded plumbing solder was banned. Those tests could start in about 2 weeks. County officials still haven't decided yet who's going to pay for the testing. The blood testing continues here in the district, and the latest results are in. What do they mean for the people who have lead in their water? Fox 5's Karen Gray Houston takes a look.
They drew a lot of blood from 137 people in 72 homes.
4 hours to try to flush out the lead. Other water sources will be shut off completely. Officials will also expand water testing to all 388 schools. Meantime, some surprising blood test results from people in D.C. who live in the most at-risk homes. Health officials drew blood from 137 people in 72 homes with the